Welcome back. Today is Giving Tuesday, an International Cyber Day of Charitable Giving. And if you're planning to make donations this holiday, my next guest has a few tips to share. I want to bring in Wilmington Trust Managing Director of Charitable Trusts, Carol Kroc, with more than $73 billion in assets under management. Good to see you, Carol. Thanks very much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
How would you assess end of year in terms of giving this year?
Well, I think there's a tremendous interest in giving at end of year. There is every year. This is the kickoff with Giving Tuesday. I think that we will probably see a continuation of the trend we have seen.
So you mentioned Giving Tuesday is 4 years old. How big is Giving Tuesday? How charitable are we on this particular Tuesday?
People have been giving a great deal online, which is what Giving Tuesday is about, is online giving, and it's dramatically increased over the 4 years that Giving Tuesdays existed.
I feel like it's largely tax related also, because toward year end you see that maybe you've got stock that you've held. Are there tips that you can share with us in terms of year end and what makes the most sense for people?
Absolutely. Year end is exactly when people take stock, assess, figure out how much income they have, how much they can give, and doing something like giving appreciated stock. If you've held that stock already for more than a year, when you make that gift, you get the same deduction you would as for cash, but you'll never pay the capital gains tax on the stock.
That's good.
What is the trend? How have you seen people's behavior change since the financial crisis? Are we seeing more giving these days as the economy has improved and the stock market's gone up?
Absolutely. Giving has been going up year over year, more than 5% a year for the last couple of years. You've got what I call the charitable trifecta. You've got increased affluence from the stock growth despite the last rocky 6 months. You've got higher income tax rates that generally translate to a greater tax savings. And for a few kinds of charitable giving, you've got low interest rates that are helpful.
So, Carol, right now, the big conversation is tax reform. When we listen to the presidential candidates, the arts are terrified that if we see taxes go up with the potential Hillary Clinton victory, that they might see less charitable giving. Do you see that direct translation if there were tax hikes for the American public, that charitable giving would go down?
Well, I guess it depends how much badly it hits people's pocketbooks, because on the other hand, higher tax rates mean greater savings. When you make a charitable gift, your deduction saves you more. So often we see charitable giving spike up as taxes go up because it's a great tax savings.
Interesting.
All right, we will leave it there. Carol, good to have you on the program. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Carol Kroc, Wilmington Trust. Next.